Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Lucas and I here again, back to our normal time, which is good. I'm glad to be back. Although I do think when we were recording really late at night, we were on some crackhead energy, and it just like sent us
I don't know
over
what
the
that
edge.
was.
But
I don't know what that
It was
was.
pretty great. I enjoyed it. But we are back to our
Yeah.
normal time. But yeah, not a lot has happened to me this week. I had a friend come down to see the Bills. The Bills, like the Buffalo Bills, were playing down here against the Titans.
Oh, you went to the game?
No, I didn't go to the game.
Oh,
but
okay.
there was an unbelievable amount of people from Buffalo here. It was crazy. Like
I heard.
I
I
went
heard that the
downtown.
stadium was like half filled with Bills fans.
Yeah, it was just wall to wall people from Buffalo in the bars, and I was like, I feel like I'm in Fredonia. I need to leave. Like, this is so bad.
Dude, you can't get away. You went all the way to fucking Nashville, and you're still.
That's how
Inundated
scary
with
people
Bills
from
fans.
Buffalo are. That's how terrifying they are as human beings.
Yeah, they're like, they like think they're Vikings, and they're just not.
Yeah.
They're just Midwestern people.
Yeah. They're just
But they
people
have
who
that
happen
kinda
to have
energy.
beards, and that's
Yeah, beards, and they like beer,
Yeah.
and they're used to it being cold, and those aren't the same things. They
Yeah.
don't pillage.
Mhm.
They don't steal
They
from the
don't.
poor English.
They just break things.
They
and that's
break
all they do.
things and make you feel uncomfortable.
They not only do they break objects, they break themselves jumping on the objects.
Did that happen?
Well, you know how they always break tables and stuff? Like, there has to be
Mhm.
injuries every time. Someone has to
Oh
get
yeah,
hurt.
yeah.
Like, there's just
Do you-
no way that they don't get
Do you
hurt.
think somebody has to like volunteer? Like it's like the DD of of like Bills fans. They have to be like, I volunteer to break my fucking shoulder this week.
Who's going to do it? I feel like it has to be someone, though, who is, like, the most drunk.
Right? Yeah. It's not like it's like yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Because
I'll break my shoulder.
No one's going to the game sober and thinking, I'm going to start this off with jumping on this table. Like, who's that person didn't. That person's the guy who doesn't come with anyone to the tailgate. They just show up to the tailgate. You're like,
Yeah.
how did this guy get here?
That's
And he-
that's some nervous energy right
Yeah,
there. That
and he
scares
breaks
me.
the wrong table, like the table that they're using.
Oh.
Like that's
Oh
that-
yeah, like they bring tables to break,
yeah,
and they bring tables to use.
yes,
They're not the same tables.
not the same tables. One of them is much easier to break than the others.
It's like isn't there a video of like this kid and like he keeps putting bricks on this glass table? Have you seen this on TikTok?
Maybe.
Somebody told me about it because I heard the sound, and it's this kid, and he there's a glass table, and he's just putting bricks and bricks and bricks on top of it, and then
Okay.
eventually just breaks because it's like
Yeah.
too much weight,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh no, the table,
Yes.
it's broken."
Yes, I have seen that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, our
Oh
table.
no, table,
Yeah.
it's broken.
It's so good. That's very, very funny. I feel like a lot of people have been using that sound too for like their own jokes. Which
I
is
think it'd be
funny.
good for the Bills fans. That's what
would
I
be.
think.
It would be good. Why are we not the Bills marketing people? Like, we probably make fun of them the most, but that's how you get the most attention. Make fun of
Honestly, it'd be
yourselves.
good.
Yeah.
It would be good. That's
Um,
like I saw Trisha Paytas. I saw
Oh,
a
no. Oh,
I
no.
saw a highlight reel or a low light reel
Mhm.
of her making fun of Ethan Klein's Tourette's.
That sounds
and
like
she-
her. That sounds
It was
like her.
brutal. No, it was really brutal. And one of them was her being like, "Oh, you should just make a whole TikTok about how you have Tourette's." And he was like, "I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the guy known for his Tourette's." And she was like, "Well, no, that's what you have to do. You have to make people feel bad for you, and they'll give you money."
Oh my god.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
that's so.
She's
And she was
nuts.
smiling and
Yeah.
laughing about it. I'm like, no.
I just
No,
feel like
that's
she's
not cool.
she's like so dumb that she doesn't even know like what she's saying is bad. Like she
Mm.
just has no self-awareness whatsoever.
And then on top of that, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
On top of that, she doesn't care.
Mhm. So maybe she's
Oh, well.
a Bills fan at heart. But besides that, I didn't really have a lot going on this weekend. My team, the Steelers, they won their game. That's it. Literally, that's all that happened. Basketball started again. So
Hey,
that's fun.
have you been following baseball at all?
Every once in a while. I mean, my team's out of it, so I don't really care anymore. As long
Who's your
as the
team?
Red Sox don't win, that's all that matters.
Oh, you're a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. R.I.P. the Yankees.
Yep.
However, I think I am slightly rooting for the Red Sox. only because I want them to get to the World Series and then lose. I think that'd be
amazing.
better than them losing now if they got to the World Series and just got the shit kicked out of them.
That would be pretty good.
0-4.
I would love that. I would love that. That'd be
Right?
really amazing. Yeah. That's
So
funny. Everyone was like, so many people on Twitter are like, oh, like Yankees fans, like sucks to suck, like ha ha ha. I'm like, no, I mean, as a Yankees fan, the team was terrible. Like they duped us towards the end. They aren't good.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. I was all, hey, Aaron Judge, like here he goes,
Yeah.
like he's doing his thing, like he wants to be Jeter,
Mhm.
and just, yeah. However, I am rooting for the LA Dodgers. My dad is an LA Dodgers fan.
Okay.
So is Cassie's father because he's from LA. So
Okay.
this weekend we went on a trip down
Mhm.
to the old Boston, the old Boston
The Boston Commons.
Commons, where she went to school, and they had like a late graduation for them because they couldn't do it during COVID.
Like for our graduation year?
Yeah,
Oh boy,
this
that's very
2020 graduation was last week.
wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's I mean, at least they
so-
had one. That's nice.
And they did it. They did it. I don't. So that was the thing they were asking. Like, by the way, it was really cool. It
Mhm.
was awesome to see like her at her old school, see her college friends and everything. Like, that was awesome. But then I was thinking about it. Like somebody asked me, like, "Oh, if they had one for Fredonia, would you go?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, no way.
in hell.
Nah,
would I go.
I'm not going back.
No.
You can't make me."
Nope. There's literally zero reason for me to ever go back. Like I really am thinking about it. There is nothing that could make me go back there.
Nothing.
Like the only reason I went back last year was because I was driving down here and I stayed with Max and Liam and Sean, and that was it. And I was like, that's all I want to do. I stayed with them for one night and I left.
Did you even go on campus?
No.
Well, there you go.
Why? I
Yeah.
mean,
And I talked to people, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't know if I would have gone to my actual one unless my parents wanted me to.
yeah.
And they're like, why? I'm like, I don't feel too attached to like my college. They're
Yeah.
like, what a shame. What a
Yeah.
shame that is.
No.
It's like, fuck you. Are you
No.
what?
yeah. Sorry, I don't like live in my college days still. I'm not like,
I
thank God.
You know,
I'm
I don't
still-
have to love like my college.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't it's not my personality, which like, by the way, Boston College, like I could see why people would feel that way about it. Like it's a pretty cool place.
Mhm.
But like I think A, it's not really my personality, and then B, like it was Fredonia.
It
You know what I mean?
Fredonia. It was just a big bubble of depression. Like that's
Dude,
what Fredonia
You're not
is.
wrong.
Like,
You're not wrong.
You know that show, The Dome? It's
No.
I've seen one episode. It's horrible. It was on like
What is it?
NBC or something. It got canceled. It's literally a city that they put a dome over. That's what Fredonia
You-
is. And it's
Wait,
just
you
like
mean the
this dome.
Simpsons movie?
No.
You mean they did the Simpsons movie as a show?
Oh, if that in the Simpsons movie? I haven't seen the
That's
Simpsons
that's the whole plot of the Simpsons.
Then yes,
Simpsons
they
movie.
made that a show. They made it a show with real human beings. Yes.
Well, no wonder it failed. Anyway,
But that was Fredonia. It was just like, hey, we're just gonna like keep you in this little bubble, and you're all gonna be depressed for 4 years, and it's gonna be
Mhm.
great. Have fun.
and we're gonna make you feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we're gonna give you 5 shitty bars. Pick your poison, whatever you want to go to. Is there anything else to do in that town? No, that's it. There's a lake
No,
if you want to
there
go
is a lake.
drown yourself. That's perfect. But besides that, nothing to do.
Which, by the way, I did almost like die on that lake, like in it. Did I ever tell you this?
When? No. Wait, was it like, were you on the ice?
I was on the ice.
Yeah.
Freshman year. So if anyone who doesn't know, Lake Erie does this really cool thing where like the edges.
This amazing thing. It's so cool.
It looks gorgeous.
It is. It
It
does
does
look
look
very
gorgeous.
cool. And we've
The
all
edges-
walked out on it. Everyone has.
Yeah, everybody's done it. And then the thing is, when you walk back,
Mhm.
you realize how like not solid the ice is,
Mhm.
and one person in the group, their foot falls through,
Yeah.
and you all go ah,
Yes.
and you try to get back as quick as possible.
And
You go, that was
you
dumb.
sprint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you
why did we
sprint
do
back.
that?
But if you think about it, you can walk out like 20 feet onto the water.
Mhm.
You fall in, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's ice cold water, like
And it's deep
There's-
at that point.
it's really deep, like 20 feet deep at least.
Yeah.
Um,
And you can't swim. You have
Out.
to swim out more. You wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to swim back. Yeah.
And even then, you're probably stuck. The amount of time it would take to get you out, you'd be dead.
For sure.
But we all did it. We all did it because we're like, oh, man, at least I'm not on campus right now.
Yeah. At least I'm not eating Willie's for the 500th time this week.
Dude, why was the only good food like shitty fried food on campus?
I think they wanted us to be fat, and it worked. And it worked. I was very large because all I did was like, chicken finger sub. Let me just carbo load real quick for every meal.
Let me fat load with Calios before I go to sleep.
Yes, every time. Literally, I ate the amount of money I spent on Calios. I think we've already talked about it on this podcast, but I have spent an unbelievable amount at Fredonia. But yeah, I wouldn't go to our graduation if they had another one. Like even when they had originally rescheduled it, I wasn't gonna go.
No, I wasn't gonna go either.
Like, who am I gonna sit next to? Also, like, it would have been you. And and if you weren't going, I was gonna be like, no, I'm not going.
Because none of our other friends would have gone, right?
Yeah, no one would have shown up. And also Max and Liam and they didn't graduate with us. They're a different year.
Oh, right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
So there was really no point.
Yeah. You know what? I would have rather have done is like find out when it is, and then go all hang out somewhere else.
Yes. Oh, that would have been so
See, that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
That would have been amazing. And we purposely, like, we find a way to hack in and just, like, stream us, like, chugging a beer onto, like, the stage. Like, somehow we take over, we hack into
the live stream.
Yes, yeah.
But what would be really funny is, like, we let the audio keep going, and it's like, John Farley. And then it's just a video of one of us going, and then chugging the beer, and then it's like Christian Schnappy, and then it's the next one of us also chugging a beer.
Yeah.
So for all the parents are home, they're like, this isn't my kid.
Yeah. Wait, who's this kid? This is.
Yeah, we do it like a sitcom, like in the beginning where they're going through all their names, but they're doing like something weird.
Yeah, I love. That's so fucking funny. What if like when we're doing that, we're chugging, we play it as if it's Thunder Drunk. Where you go? Have you ever played that game? Like Thunderstruck?
With Thunderstruck,
yeah.
AC/DC.
And every time they say thunder, you switch persons of drinking. We have Thunderstruck on repeat for 2 hours while they're calling names. By the end, we are blacked out. So
but we have a recording of this, so we won't ever forget. That's good.
Yes, and it would be even worse if like we just did the like the intro on repeat, like just thunder 1, 2, 3,
thunder. Oh my God, they'd be so pissed. They'd be so pissed.
Yeah, I'm glad that Cassie had that. I'm sure that was very nice.
No, yeah, no, it was. She had what I think, the idea of it would be. I mean, it kind of sucked it because it was so far away, but like she had a real graduation, and like she got to go back and like see everything again. It's kind of cool.
For like most people that aren't us, like that is a big sentimental thing. Like people want that. But at this point, I'm like, I just don't care.
I don't know. I just,
why would I want to go sit with our old music industry student body? Like, why do I want that? I don't.
Right. Well, it's like, I don't know.
We have shared
like
trauma, but that's it. Like, that's the only thing connecting us is shared trauma.
Like, would you go back and do your high school graduation over again?
No, I would not.
No way.
There's so many people I don't want to see.
I just don't want to see them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Yeah. I don't know.
Crazy.
I think it's because, like, you know how they say community college is like high school part 2?
Yeah.
It's just like SUNY was like high school part 4.
Yeah. It really
you skip
was.
part 3 and then you're part 4. Yeah.
Like it was, I just remember like thinking like, wow, I'm going to college now. Cause I went to a very small high school and I was like, man, I'm going to college now. There's going to be so many people. I went to fucking Fredonia. Like, no, small ass school.
It was tiny.
Crazy. Did anything else happen in Boston that's like nuts or
nuts?
Anything crazy happen?
Nothing off the top of my head. I saw a football game.
Oh,
go Eagles! Go Boston BC Eagles!
No,
no.
Boo.
Why is that?
Just SU. But Boston College sucks at everything, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, no, they got their asses kicked.
Yeah, so I don't really have to. I don't have to waste my energy on booing.
When they played, I think it was South Carolina State.
Yeah, that's
something
why
like
they got
that.
Destroyed.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Not that I knew, because I don't know anything about football really.
Yeah.
But I was like,
did you stay the whole game?
Yeah, we stayed pretty much till the end.
That's impressive. because like usually people
most
that,
people
like,
don't
know
I
a
think,
lot
right?
about football, they don't stay. And, like even if it's your team and like if they're getting destroyed, people leave. Like this.
Yeah, it was dead empty by the time we left.
Wow,
So, makes
that's
sense.
crazy. Well, I guess that's good for traffic.
It was good for traffic. It was good for traffic,
Look at that.
which I appreciated for sure.
Always an upside. You know me, glass half full type of guy.
Yeah, honestly, you're saying that sarcastically, but I mean,
I am saying that sarcastically.
but you're right. I would consider you a glass half full.
I'm
when you're
neither. I
not
just
in the
look at it
middle
and I
of
say,
something.
Oh, there's water in that glass. That's what I say. It's like,
Yeah, it ends up being neutral because when you're in the moment,
yeah,
you're like, "Fuck, oh well, we're fucked."
yeah. I get overwhelmed so fast.
You get overwhelmed.
This is it. We're dead. We are dead. It was like before we interviewed Gabe. Well, before we interviewed him, and we found I was like, this is gonna be so bad. I'm like, we're gonna die.
We found out like last minute about like the biggest part of what
his
the interview
career.
ended up being.
We were like, fuck, okay.
Or
we
like
did not do our jobs as interviewers.
Or the interview when I came down and the camera wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
The camera's all fucked up, and you're like, "Oh my god, it's over. What are we gonna do?"
I was losing my mind.
You were pretty upset.
Crazy. I mean, I was also furious when that other guy just didn't show up.
Yeah, which on him.
Yeah,
on him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that's just. I think that's my biggest pet peeve of all pet peeves. Like, tell me, like, if you're gonna not do something, just tell me. Like, don't say you're gonna do something and then not show up. Say, hey, sorry, I can no longer make it, because then I don't waste my time for like 2 hours waiting.
Right.
So.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
It's somebody did that at work the other day. No show, no call is what the manager said. They're pretty pissed because you should be pissed.
Yeah,
you gotta say something.
It's just, yeah, it's probably my biggest pet peeve is people just not showing up. Just do it. If you said you're gonna do it, do it. It's not that hard. Just do it,
dude. Also, I'm realizing, you know how there's like a work shortage right now? Like there aren't enough people
to work. Yeah.
To work.
Yeah.
I'm realizing how much leeway that gets me at Guitar Center, a place that's already pretty lax.
Mm-hmm.
I showed up 20 minutes late to work the other day, which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I let them know ahead of time, and I showed up. And the worst I got was, "Hey, glad you decided to show up." Anyway, and we just moved on. There's no problem.
They needed their quip. They had to get a quip in.
They got a little quip in.
Fine. Yeah,
fair enough.
Which is
fair enough.
Yeah,
but that was it. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like what I did was worse than that.
yeah. Well, I mean, also like you're the type of person that like we can take stuff like that. Like if someone's just like, "Hey, glad you finally showed up," you're like, "Ha, fuck you, let's go. Like let's get back to work."
Right.
Where there's some people like that would ruin their day. Like you would say
that would
to them,
ruin their day.
"Hey, glad you finally showed up," and they would probably start sobbing and be like, "I need to go home now." Like it would destroy someone's entire week.
Yeah. No, I actually used to be like that because of Fredonia.
Yeah, honestly, kind of me too. I was definitely.
And then I met Armand, and I hardened up pretty quick.
Yeah.
You know,
you have to, because he's gonna call you out for some dumb stuff. Even if you don't do anything, he's just gonna be like, "Hey, you, I want to say something about you right now," and that's what he does.
I still wish he did the trash can thing to somebody. He never did that.
He never did it.
He threatened to. If you were late for class, if you knew somebody's late for class, to put the trash can in front of the door, so when they open it up quickly because they were nervous, it would fall over and they'd have to clean it up.
He was all about public humiliation. That is that's his biggest thing. He loves
Which is ironic because he publicly humiliated himself every day.
He is the king of being publicly humiliated by himself. It's nuts. He made us put a poster of boobs around the campus.
Yeah, he did do that. And he's like, what the fuck happened to society where we can't even put titties up on the walls anymore at a college campus?
He
the fuck?
Said, like, that's almost an exact quote of what he said.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Oh, shit. And that's why I don't want to go back. So
here
we are.
No.
But you know what? I had a bit of a mess today. Have you ever had...
My man forgot to wipe. Classic. Rookie mistake.
The number 1, number 2 podcast. But it wasn't that kind of mess, which usually does happen. That's just a given. Of course, I'm going to have a mess.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
This is different. I bought like one of those squeeze bottles of sour cream because I was going to make tacos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making tacos, right?
Great idea.
So I opened it, and you have to do those little pop things. You know the pop thing, like on the plastic things that's like a ring. You pull it out, you put your finger through it, and then you pop it out, and that's how you open the container.
Sure.
Like on a milk carton, you know how you open the
and
like
you have to
orange juice, and you have to pop it out.
Yeah.
Those need to be gotten rid of as soon as possible.
What happened?
Because I was so dumb, and I usually like am much more careful. But I popped it out, and as I popped it, I squeezed it, and so it popped, and just sour cream all over. I was like, no. I was like, I need this sour cream for other things, not my shirt. And
my shirt isn't as hungry as I am.
Yeah, but I took some chips. I just scooped it up and ate it. But I feel like
I can't imagine you doing that. There's no way you did that.
No, of course I didn't do that. If I did that, I would have been like, and Lucas, I gotta come clean about something. Like, I'd be so sad if I
You'd be upset about it. I'd be pretty upset.
But those need to be canceled. I'm down to cancel them. Put the C word on it. They need to be canceled because every time you pop them out, something squirts out.
Yeah. No, it's always a mess.
It is always a mess. Whether it's milk or orange juice, whatever it is that you're popping that thing, no, gone. I've had enough.
Dude, I'm with you 100% of the way. Let's fucking kill them. Well, is there a name for these things?
I don't know. I just call them Pop Tops.
Pop Tops. It's great. Fuck Pop Tops.
Fuck Pop Tops. And you know what? Let's start a petition. Get rid of Pop Tops.
Fuck Pop Tops.
Yes.
Cancel Pop Tops.
Yes. Cancel them. Also, they're plastic, so we got that on our side, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of those. Plastic is bad.
I bet you turtles like to eat them.
Oh, for sure. They look like little white chocolate candies.
And you know, turtles like their white chocolate linders.
Yes,
tell you right now.
Did you see the turtle rat?
What?
They some backwoods scientist bred rats and turtles, and there's
that was real.
Rat. Yes, it's a real thing.
That was not real.
No, it's real.
Are you? No, I thought that was fake.
No, Lucas, I watched a video.
No,
fucking real. Either
no, that's fucked up.
Then I don't know what it is. Maybe they're lying, and it could be like a baby like armadillo or something. But it looks real.
Okay, I think it is an armadillo. I'm pretty sure it's an armadillo.
It looks scary real.
Oh, dude, you freaked me out there for a second because I remember seeing it and I went, "Oh, well, that's CG. No, that's real.
I think
that's really fucking real.
I think it's real." Someone was watching, like they were binging Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and said, "How can we get how can we get Master Splinter and the Turtles to be one?" And that's what they came up with. Yes.
To fuck down in the sewers and crawl out something new.
Like, is this what's their goal? Like, I feel like this is just some backwoods, like, hillbillies that are like, we need to get back at the city folk. And, like, they just made these turtle rats. They're just going to dump them in the sewers. Just like, go.
Dude, we got to stop. This is how we get Godzilla. This is how this happens.
Yeah. I mean, people are trying to recreate dinosaurs and woolly mammoths and just stop. Like, have we learned anything from film, from sci-fi?
Listen, I've seen all of the Jurassic Park movies, and they keep getting worse. So
that's true.
We need to stop. We need to stop.
Cut it off. But yeah, back to Pop Tops. Get them off.
Yeah,
no more.
Cancel Pop Tops. Everybody, let's have our fan base storm Twitter. Everybody in our fan base overwhelm Twitter with your numbers because they're so massive. And cancel Pop Tops, please.
Yes, thank you for that endorsement from you. I appreciate the support. On a different topic, do you think? Oh, what's the deal with jeans? Can you say that in your best Jerry Seinfeld?
I'm not good at it, but I'll try.
Okay, I want you to try.
What's it? What's the deal with jeans?
What's the deal with jeans?
What's the deal with jeans?
What's the deal with
George?
Jeans?
You're better. You're so much better at it.
What's the deal with jeans, George? What?
It's still not good, but you're better at it than I am.
It's not good. Yeah. So we're both terrible at it. But
what's the deal with jeans?
I feel like jeans culture, like there was a moment in time when it was like, all right, you have to wear skinny jeans, right? Now there's super skinny. I don't know what that does. That just
What
mean
is
like
that?
you can't breathe? Like, is that what's super skinny? So I think people are going back to either baggy jeans or super skinny. There's no in between. And I live in the in between. So like I can't move one way or the other.
Aaron, you're gonna get squeezed out. You gotta make a decision.
Listen, I'm not getting squeezed out if there's a pop top still on. That's for sure. But I don't know. Are you a slim jean or are you a skinny jean person?
What's the difference?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. I've tried on both before. They're the same thing.
Dude, I've been digging the big jeans recently.
Yeah.
It's just so comfy.
It's very comfortable.
I'm going to say something controversial right now.
Okay.
I think jeans are comfy regardless.
Really?
I
Like no
find
matter
jeans-
what kind they are?
I find jeans generally comfortable as long as they're my size.
Well,
So when
that is important to have them be your size. Yes.
Right. Yes, it is important. But even I hear so many people be like, "Oh my God, I've been wearing jeans all day. I'm excited to take them off."
There are moments when I do say that.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I've never been like, my darn jeans. I gotta take those suckers off and put on some PJs. You know?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever seen you like not wear jeans or like khakis. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like that's all you wear,
I exclusively wear jeans and khakis, and like,
which is good. I love a good cack.
I also love a good cack.
Yeah.
A good cack. It's got my back. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Exactly. Good cack's got my back. And I need to get more khakis. I need to get some more pair. I mean,
They're the best.
I only have
They're-
one pair right now. So not to brag, but I have lost a little bit of weight. So like I need to go get new pants let's not clap because then I'll gain it right back. It'll go right to my head.
well,
I'll be
that's
like,
what
"I'm
happens anyway. You know, that you lose the weight so you can gain it back
You're
every
so
time.
right. No, I go through I fluctuate weight. It's insane how bad it is. Like,
Dude, mine's coming back right now. I had lost 20 pounds and now it's slowly like, you'll see. Give me a month, but my face will be like all.
yeah, no, that's gonna happen to me too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I fluctuate weight, but it's not an even fluctuation. I'm like when you were a kid and you were at the park and you did the teeter totter with a fat kid. That kid, and so it was like you got down for like 1 second, then it slammed back down. That's what I am when I fluctuate weight. But so it's mostly fat.
Well, you look good. You look good right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you.
I also got this light on me, which makes me look better.
It does help. It does help. But I will say, Aaron, I trust that this time it'll be different.
I hope so. I hope so. We'll see.
This time it'll be different.
But this leads me the whole jeans debate. I think I wear like slim jeans because I'm not like trying to wear baggy, but I also I want to be able to breathe. But I will always choose a pair of khakis over jeans if the situation permits.
Yeah, I just genuinely prefer khakis.
They're more
just
comfortable
for how they feel.
They're softer. They are. I feel like they're almost the equivalent of some sweatpants.
Yeah. Well, it feels like they have the high thread count that I find in nicer sheets.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. That's something like, what are things that are worth the money that are like simple things, like good sheets, a good mattress, like things that I would or you should spend a shit ton of money on because you're going to use them every day and you're going to be comfortable. Like a good pillow, like good couch. Like there's certain things that you
an air
should
conditioner,
spend.
you know?
Yes.
Like, I think there's a lot of things that are like that.
Yeah, but then there's some that are the opposite. Like, I don't think
like what?
A TV doesn't matter. Like what brand you get, what this, that. I don't think it really matters. Unless you're getting like a box TV. I'm talking about like all flat screens are like the same.
Yeah, I think for the most part, you're right. I think
like compared to a bed, I would like rather get a really, really nice bed than have a shitty bed, you know?
I'll say that. A nice bed. I will say this. I think maybe it's just because I'm more sensitive to it because we play music, but I think nicer speakers for the TV.
No, I agree. Yeah.
You know, I think that's pretty worth it. I'm thinking about that with my car too recently. My speakers in my car are shit. And I drive like 40 minutes to and from work when I go to work. That's an hour and a half of listening to music. Every day. They might as well be nice.
What kind of car do you have?
It's It's a Volvo, 2015 Volvo. It's
I'm
really my
shocked it
dad's.
doesn't
but-
have good speakers.
Yeah, I don't know what I like. It's a newer car, you would think. There's something with Volvos. My last Volvo had really terrible speakers. I had to replace those, and I did.
My Honda has great speakers, but I drove the Honda that my mom is driving when I got home, which is much newer, and that one has terrible speakers. So like I don't think it's brand thing. I think it has to do with each individual car.
Yeah. Yeah, like how much they're spending on it. Maybe it's like a model. Because I know you can like get a car model, but there's different like how good that model is, you know?
Yeah.
You get the cheap version or the nicer version.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking maybe like that's one of the things that goes with like
Yeah,
cheaper
maybe.
ones.
But I also know that there's like certain cars. I don't know what the brand is, but there's a car that was like sponsored by Bose. So all the speakers in the car were like Bose speakers.
Oh, wow.
Which is probably amazing.
Yeah, but that's great.
But probably unbelievably expensive, you know?
Right.
But
right.
is it worth it if you're, a music guy
I don't
and
know.
you want to listen to like your music at the highest quality possible?
Well, or at least at any quality.
Yes.
Mine's
true.
bad. It's really bad.
Wow. I'm shocked that it's that bad for a 2015.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it just depends. So that's one thing I would consider important, just
Yeah.
because, I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of music. Other things. I'm trying to think. What's something you would spend a lot of money on?
Instruments.
Definitely. It makes a huge fucking difference.
It
in
makes a big
instruments.
difference, especially with like with horns, like saxophones. And like if I was going to get a new saxophone, I would spend thousands of dollars on a really good one.
Yeah.
I
Would you really?
I would, yeah. Well, because like there are some saxophones that you can like buy and refurbish, which is also like a good idea to like have those in your arsenal if you're like a sax player. But if you can get like a really nice new one, they're usually like upwards of $3,000. So like,
wow,
like
that's so much money.
But I would, if I was going to buy a really nice saxophone, I would go for all the money, like because it's probably gonna be worth it.
Yeah, you know what? You're right about that. That's the other thing I think people don't think about is like when you're spending money on things, like if you're already on the base level, like if you're on like if there's 3 tiers, right? The really nice stuff and the medium, like the pretty good stuff and like the shitty stuff. If you're on the shitty stuff and you're gonna like save up money to like upgrade, you might as well skip over a level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then just get the nicer thing. Why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, like I would never, like I don't go middle ground. I'm like, all right, I'm either gonna go for it and save for the big one, or I'm just gonna settle for the shitty one. Because like at that point, you're so right. I agree with you. You should just wait and get the next best thing.
I would just wait and get the better thing. Because like otherwise, if you get the medium thing, then you're still gonna have to upgrade at some point.
Yeah.
Assuming you're gonna keep using this thing.
I agree. I feel like I'm in that same boat currently with buying a dresser. But I think I'm going to settle for something shitty because I don't think I need something amazing right now. But I would like an actual dresser instead of dresser. I hate saying that. Dresser.
Fran Drescher.
But I want that instead of the plastic bins that I currently have.
Is that what you're using? Plastic bins?
Yeah. Like the ones from Walmart that you buy. Just
yeah. You should go
which
for
was
like
only like $10. So of course I'm going to use those. Like that's not a bad thing. But I also might get furniture from Walmart. Like get a Walmart dresser or something.
Like a cheap like put it together yourself type of thing.
Yeah, I don't see like a problem with that.
No. Honestly, I think right now for us that makes a lot of sense. But once I get a nice house, dude, I'm getting the fucking oak with the fucking finish on it, with the fucking
IKEA,
and I'm getting a person to come in and just spit on it every 3 weeks, to keep it moisturized.
I've heard from some rich people that I listen to on podcasts. They say like something that's worth the money is having someone come clean your apartment. Like if you can have a cleaning lady come every 2 weeks,
really?
They say it's like the most amazing thing because they come in and it's like you're in a hotel. I'm like,
I don't think I'd want that.
I don't think so either because I mean maybe it's just because like I have never even imagined of having that, but like
maybe I need to try it out You know, maybe I need to
Yeah.
save up.
And just
like
for one day, just invite
just
be
get
like,
it
"Hey,
once."
Come clean my apartment and see how it is.
Because I don't know. See what I'm thinking about now is like one of the things that makes me feel better generally is when I clean up my room
Mm-hmm.
or like any space that I'm living in, and then
Yeah.
I look and I'm like, wow, like I feel better now because like the
Mhm.
physical space is cleaner.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'd get the same amount of satisfaction if somebody else did it, like if it was just clean.
Yeah. Maybe could make us like lazier. That's also a possibility.
Or maybe it frees up time to do something else.
Also that's also true. Like having professionals do things for you that they're trained to do is like also a big thing. Like
Yeah.
have someone that knows what they're doing do your taxes. Like that's huge.
Yeah.
Certain things like that, that's worth the money.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I feel like I end up doing a lot of those things that somebody else should do just because I'm cheap about it.
Yeah. No, me too. In the same
It's
way.
like I'm like, well, why would I if I can learn how to do it in like 2 hours and then do it myself, like instead of
YouTube.
spending $200 on it. Like when I replace my car speakers, I'm doing it myself for sure.
Yeah.
Because it costs twice the amount of the speakers just to get them installed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I might not do as good of a job, but like, fuck it. I'm not spending
it won't
extra
be an
money.
issue. Like it's not going to be that much money. You'll be able to do it. You'll learn something along the way. I don't know. It's
Right.
just it stinks.
But
it's
if I had the money to do it, I just let somebody else do
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All about money. That's all it is. That's how everything works. That's life. Say lovey. But anyway, do you want to do a pitch right now? You got a pitch for me?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
Speaking of cars, I have a really good one.
Oh. Okay.
So this is a pitch. This is a pitch for. I don't know how you'd make money off of this. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay.
I guess it's more of like a question of whether or not you would use it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I want to know what you think. So it's basically Uber, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like free taxi rides anywhere.
Free.
Yeah, but it's free. So it's taxi rides anywhere, but it's free.
Okay.
The catch
Yep.
is that it's student drivers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And that's the only catch.
The only catch is that it's a student driver, but you get the ride for free.
Is there like a driver's ed instructor in the car with them?
No.
Or is it like they have a
You
permit,
have to.
and since I have a license, I can get in and they can drive with me?
Right. You have to like help them out. But the ride's free. The ride is free.
Yeah. And honestly, in Nashville, that'd be so nice. Because it's so expensive to Uber.
Right.
The only thing, no, I would say yes. The only thing is the uncertainty of if that driver is actually like going to be good or not. But that's the same thing with Uber, actually. So, I mean, I guess it's.
Yeah.
I've had some Uber drivers where I'm like, I'm going to die tonight. You know what? I'm in, Lucas.
You would do it?
I'm in. What do the sharks say when they're in? When like on Shark Tank, when they're like, yes, let's do it. I'm in.
I'm going to invest $100,000 for a 90% stake in your company.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
they're
what
like,
they say.
I'm going to take over your entire company right now. You'll keep 5%. Does that sound good? Yes, it sounds great.
Oh my God,
Cool.
my dreams are coming true.
Yeah.
I get to stay poor.
And I get to work so much for $0.
I think I would also do it.
Like, I also wish this was an actual thing to see how it would compete against Uber. I mean, there's no way in how it would ever happen legally, but that'd be so funny.
No.
Like, I would love that. That's a good skit idea, Lucas.
That would be a good skit. Yeah,
Be a
you're
very
right.
good skit. Man, we have so many skits too. Like, we need to like do some of these skits, like film some of them.
The problem is, I'm not going to go back through all of our podcasts and and find them.
Oh, I have a lot of them saved. Like,
Do you?
I have a lot of ideas saved. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. They have, honestly, maybe the next time I come down, we film some skits together.
Perfect. Or if I come up there,
Yeah, honestly, please come up.
please God, please come up.
Please
I'm in.
God.
I like that a lot. I like that. I think that it's something that, because I'm so cheap, Speaking of money, I would use it 100%.
Right? You'd use it at least once, wouldn't you?
Yep. Dude, if I was rich, I would use Uber for everything.
Yeah, why would you ever want to drive?
I don't think I would. I don't think I would ever drive. I'd probably become an alcoholic, though. So
great, because that's the one thing stopping you from drinking when you're out
Mhm.
is, I got to drive.
Yep.
I got to drive going home.
Yeah. So
You could drink before you go.
mhm.
Dude, it'd be so
It
nice.
would change the game completely. But oh well.
Sounds like we need a lot of money, Aaron.
We do. So investors listening, because I know everyone from Shark Tank listens to this pod.
Right.
They listen to it mainly to study
My ideas,
your ideas,
my pitches.
and how psychologically unstable we both are. But if you're listening, send us just like $500,000. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
I promise I won't spend all of it on a 5,000 square foot ball pit in my backyard. I promise.
No, you would have to. That's incredible. What'd you do with the money that you got? Oh, let me take you out back.
Did you bring your swimsuit?
I'll just wait until you see this. Oh, that's amazing. Do you have time for some Is It Weirds?
Let me check. Sounds like I got time. Welcome to 60 Minutes with. What are you doing?
That was a TikTok, I guess. It's more of a wood block.
Yeah, it's a nice little
Okay.
metronome.
Is it weird that I eat spoonfuls of instant skim milk powder and love it? Ah!
Yes! That's really good. That's so gross. And it's instant skim milk. That's disgusting.
So what is the powder? Like, you can't.
Powdered water. Just add water.
That's just, I mean, what's in it? What is that, just a protein shake? Like, what is that?
It's less than that. I think it's just white dye.
It has to be. Like, I think you're literally maybe just putting like baking soda into your water and shaking it.
It's
That's
salt.
So incredibly gross.
It's just sugar. Oh my God.
Instant
I didn't know you could get
milk
instant
powder.
skim milk.
I didn't think so either.
What's
I
that,
still
like
don't. I don't still don't even
0.01%
understand how
fat?
instant milk works. I don't get it. I don't know how that
Well,
works.
Well, what they do, Aaron,
Yeah.
what they do is they take a cow, you take a whole cow,
Yeah.
and you vaporize them. And you just add it to water, the ashes. And that's instant skim milk.
I think I thought of something worse than you did, honestly.
So yeah, you started laughing. What'd you think of?
I was thinking of like you know how there's dried fruit, just a dried cow.
Like beef jerky?
Yeah, like you dehydrate the cow.
Yeah, we take a
So
cow and we strap him down to a table and we just leave him outside for 2 months.
The ultimate animal abuse, like the worst thing you can do. All right. So that's weird. We're in agreement there. Is it weird to get a back massage from someone you know? So,
Okay.
is it weird to want a professional back massage from someone you know? I've never had a back massage because I hate people touching my back and shoulders. But a friend at the gym has been training in massage, and I was thinking of asking if I could get one from him. He's going to pay for it, of course. That's what he says in parentheses. I think I would like to be over this, and going to someone I know makes the idea doable in my mind, but I am unsure of the etiquette. I have a friend who is a counselor, and she said she would never counsel a friend. So I'm worried it would be like that. And if I asked, it would be inappropriate or weird or something. There's so much to unpack here. I don't even know where to. I don't even know where to start.
I'm gonna start with like the really terrible comparison between therapy and getting a
really
back
bad
massage.
Yes. It's not the same thing at all.
No, of course you wouldn't counsel a friend. That's not what that is. That's
It's
what
like, man, my friend's a therapist, but like she won't see me. Like, no shit, you dumbass. Of course not.
Well, of course.
A massage is completely different. But also, I want to start at this one specific thing.
Okay.
Which is my friend at the gym has been training on massage and wants to, and I want to ask them. That's weird to me. No one has friends at the gym. That's a normal person, you know? Like,
Yeah,
you could
all
go,
their
you
friends
could
are
go
at the
to
gym.
the gym with your friend, but this says my friend at the gym.
That is interesting.
That's weird to me.
Maybe it's because we're not gym rats, but like
Maybe, but also nobody. If you're talking to people at the gym, you're the worst human being alive. So, like, I don't know. It's very strange.
No, I remember being at the gym and my biggest thing was don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't even fucking look at me.
Yeah, you're not like.
I'll look at you. Trust
feel
me,
like-
I'm looking, but don't look at me. Fuck
Lucas
you.
would make me run in front of him on purpose to watch. But like, you would. That's like rule number 1 of the gym. Don't talk to someone. Don't look at them. Like, that's just rule number. Like, do your own thing. Get in, get out. And that's strange that you have a friend just at the gym and they happen to be a masseuse.
You know what's even weirder
Mm-hmm.
is that their friend at the gym, which is already weird, wants to touch them and massage them.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to think,
I don't
what are
know
the
if this
genders?
is- I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is
What
a guy
are the
or a girl.
genders?
I do not
So
know.
if this is which is important, if this is a girl
Yeah.
and her friend at the gym
Who is a
wants to
guy.
give her a massage,
This
who
person
is a guy?
that does say I could get one from him. So the person that's a masseuse is a male.
then it's very weird because he wants to fuck you
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you're missing that.
Mm-hmm. Or, well, no, but she's asking him.
Oh.
Or he or she is asking this.
Oh, they're asking the other. They want to ask.
They
want to
ask the masseuse because they want to get over their fear of massages.
Oh, I thought the other person was asking to massage them.
No. So if it's a girl,
Oh.
maybe she wants to sleep with the guy who's the masseuse. Because if you
And
say, listen, all right, because I'm the same way with massages, I hate them. Like, I don't want someone to massage me, give me a back rub. I hate it. So, like, if you
I
don't
love
like that stuff, you're not going to go out of your way to have a friend come do it
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Yeah, that
That's
sounds worse.
weird.
Wouldn't that be worse if it were a friend then?
Yeah.
If you don't like people touching you,
would
because
be
then it
worse
makes that relationship
It would
weird.
be worse if it was a friend, for sure. So that's why I don't believe. I think that this person is just into this guy at the gym.
Yeah.
Has talked to him multiple times because they're into them
Mm-hmm.
and found out they're a masseuse and wants to explore that relationship through this lie of I want a massage, but they clearly do not want a massage.
Right. So I think now I understand the comparison with the therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, counseling your friend as a therapist would ruin it.
Yeah.
Fucking your friend at the gym would ruin it.
It would ruin it. You would have to find a different gym.
Yep. You would.
And
You
all
would
I-
if you.
And the
Yep.
only thing that I hope for, Lucas, is that this is at a Planet Fitness. That's all I want. I just want it to be
Why?
at a Planet Fitness. Because
Why?
I want it to be at the lowest of the low. And that's because that's where I go to the gym, and I just want like that to be happening. I want to walk into the gym and be like, maybe it was those two, you know?
Aaron, I think you should go when you go to the gym next. You should just ask somebody to give you a massage.
That would be an amazing video. Like, could you imagine like one of those videos like the hidden camera? Like you walk up to them, hey,
Bro, can you loosen me up? Could you loosen me up?
but someone
Or
that
just
is-
go up to
someone that's mid squat.
Oh man.
Like mid squat. You're like, hey, can you pause your set for a second? Yeah, I got this knot right here. Can you help me get it out?
Oh, bro, this knot is.
Can you
just
use your
me.
elbow? You're like you like reach back, you touch his calf. Oh, you have been
Whoa.
working out.
Also, really tender. You must know how to keep that thing tender. How
then,
would you keep a back tender, perhaps?
And
Just
but
an
you have to act
example.
like such a bro while you do it. Like you have to be like,
Right.
whoa, dude, like nice calves. Like so glad I got to touch them, man. They're so
Holy
nice.
shit! These are the
And
nicest.
then it'll be like,
fucking-
dude, get away from me. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not being
What the
weird.
Are you being gay to me right now?
Are you trying to kiss me right now?
Are you trying to kiss me,
Like just be just the complete opposite.
bro? Listen. First of all, I'm not gonna kiss you, but I will let you massage me if that's what you want to do. To
If
me.
that's what you want to do, you can massage me.
I'll let you do
Go ahead.
that. But I'm not. But listen,
Just like
first
a
of all,
super
you've
toxic
got
masculinity, bro. That's what you have to do.
that just
So funny.
really wants a massage.
That's amazing.
That's a good bit. That'd be a great skit.
It would be. So I think this person's weird. I think this is strange because I don't think that this person is going to want to give you a massage if they're not like, if they're into you, they will.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And maybe Maybe he is gay.
It's because we don't know
maybe
the
the main
gender
character is
or,
gay.
or who, what their preference are. So we don't know. It could be just a completely like, I know this dude and I want to have him be a massage person for me, and I'm like, okay, but
I
that's
want him to
weird.
massage my dick. I get it.
Oh God, yeah, we
get it.
we know we understand through these words.
Through these words of wisdom, let it be. Amen, Mother Mary.
Amen. Is it weird to only wash one hand when you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, and you want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's impossible.
It's impossible. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like,
How are
I
you
don't even
washing
know
your
how
hand?
you do that? Like, are you just like you? Like, is this what you're doing? Like, how do you?
I don't know.
How do you do that?
I'm trying to figure this out. How would you wash one hand? Maybe they're scrubbing it against something.
Like, and what's going through your head of like, I need to wash this one hand but not the other?
That means that means this hand is definitely dirty and it's not a safety precaution.
You got something on that hand. Because this person strikes me as the kind of guy, it's definitely a guy, as the kind of guy who usually doesn't wash his hands and will only wash if excretion happens to get on them.
Yep. Dude, do you know what it is? It's the classic one ply.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Used to many ply. It's the old ready. I got it ready too. I got it ready. It's the old. No, but it's something else. So it's the old. This is your ass. It's the old. Oh no! The finger pops through.
Yes, no, and that's the worst. When that person, like when you're at like someone's house that has really shitty toilet paper, or like you're at a gas station bathroom, you're like, oh fuck, like there's a reason I didn't want to come in here and go to the bathroom.
Listen, my fingernail will be dirty. It's gonna get right underneath that bitch,
and you need both hands to clean it. That's the main point of the story. You need both hands to clean it,
so you can do the old. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yep. So this person's very weird. Just because I can't imagine, like,
yeah, how do you do that?
I want to be like the guy next to him, just like, what are you doing? Or it's like it's the same guy from the gym who's like, dude, that's awesome. I'm gonna do that.
Can you rub my leg with that, please?
Dude, wait, let's both use our one hand and wash like there's two hands and we're scrubbing each other's
That's
hands.
That's how they do it. You need another person. Somebody else washes your hand with you.
They have their hand in the water until someone comes up to help them. Like, when is the next person gonna come into this bathroom?
Or they and to like justify it, like they have
they hide their arm.
They're like, yeah, only got one arm. Oh no, I'm gonna wash my shit hand. Somebody please help me,
sir. How did you even put that shirt on? That's so impressive. Wow, yeah, weird. All right, that's all we got for today. Make sure you follow us on all social media because that would be great. Also subscribe. Like, hey, please subscribe. If you subscribe, Lucas will deep throat this entire. Is that a screwdriver? That's disgusting. Lucas, he's dead. So I'll be doing the podcast alone next week. But you can still tune in. He's alive. Oh, he's back. So follow us on all social medias: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like and subscribe to this video or dislike if you didn't like it. But that's all we got. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next week.